Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we're heading up to West Yorkshire in Leeds and the North Brewing Company, and this is their Megaherz. So this is a Kolsch. It's coming in 8% ABV. It's a double dry hopped Kolsch. In fact, it's actually brewed with Citra, Mosaic and Ekuanot. Yeah, not had any kind of 8% kind of strength Kolsch before, not had that many Kolsches either, but here it is. As you can see, I've already opened the can. This was our third beer of Good Beer Live on the 8th of June, 8th of June of 2018. So yeah, big thanks to Honest Brew for this beer and this making me do this review. Not making me, but I wanted to do a review. God, what am I going on about? So yeah, check out them guys. I'll put all the links down below. If you're new to Honest Brew, put in Good Beer Live all together in capitals and you'll guarantee yourself £10 off your first order and free shipping on orders over 35 quid. So you've got loads of beers like this from North Brewing Company, Cloudwater, Verdant, Magic Rock, you name it, they're there. All the new releases, you've just got to get there, have a look. If it's in stock, buy it, because more than likely I'll come back in a few days, it'll be out of stock. Just the way it is, you know. It's a good website, really is. They update their website 2 or 3 times a day, a week, a day. But yeah, go check them out. All links down below. So here we are. We have the beer, 8% ABV as I already said. Let's give it a swirl and a sniff. And I said this during Good Beer Live show, which is on, if I remember, I'll put the link down below. I have actually got a playlist as well for all the Good Beer Live shows, so check that out as well. I will start putting that in all the shows, and certainly all the beers. What am I going on about? Aroma wise, I'm getting a kind of a fruit pastel edge to it, savoury. You know that fruit pastel kind of white dust you get? That kind of thing, pastely. There's a kind of a citrusy edge, but maybe it's slightly dry. Definitely getting more of a kind of a garlicky kind of, I don't know, oniony edge, like almost like another style of beer. We'll get into that in a minute. Yeah, let's give it a try. Cheers. Definitely a fruit salady thing, pastel, garlic and onion. I'm getting out the aroma, and you're definitely getting that garlicky onion thing on the taste. Very unlike a Kolsch as far as I'm aware. I mean, it's double dry hopped with, as I say, Citra, Mosaic and Ekuanot, so this is very unlike any Kolsch I've ever had. In fact, is this a Kolsch? I don't know. Let's pour a little bit more, quite a bit more in of the can, because I've left it for the review and that, see if it changes. I think it's going to haze up a little bit more, but not too much. So yeah, it has actually hazed up a little bit. It's more of a kind of off-white, tinged yellow, white head. Yeah, 3/4 of a white finger of white head. Hazy. It's a lovely beer, but it's very bizarre. Trying to put it into a category, it's really different. It really is different. Wow. Let's have another go. It's a really tasty beer. it's got that, but it's really, it's quite a powerful kind of body to it. The flavour profile is quite big. I am getting a bit of booze on this beer. Yeah, so yeah, body wise it's the lower end of full. Seriously, it's not often I get a full-bodied beer these days. It's more because they're so well made. You don't, unless you're going up to stupid ABV beers, you don't get that. But I mean, this is only 8%. I say only, but it's obviously not a session strength beer for the style. But no, this is a really, really kind of intriguing thinking beer. Kind of perfect for a review, because you just kind of waffle on about it. Or if you're doing, you know, you're drinking it for the first time, you're going on to Untapped or something, which we'll get into in a minute, you can write your own kind of thoughts on this beer. It's one of those beers, you know. It's not the type of beer that I'd want to have at a barbecue, because I'd be very unsociable. I'd be like, well, people be yakking to me. I'll be thinking about the beer too much. So it's not really kind of one of those beers. It's an unsociable beer for beer geeks, if that makes sense. In a public place. Yeah, I want to have another check. It's going to be a longer review because it's just intriguing me. I went to the brewery, actually, the tap room in when Hop City was on. We had a few beers. By that time I'd had a few beers, so I can't remember the whole thing fully, but I know they had some really comfortable chairs and brilliant tap room and like a massive, like, big Jenga thing that people were playing, and almost like a tree. It's that big. And but yeah, this is a really interesting beer, but really nice beer as well. I have no idea style wise where this beer is at. There's hints of kind of double IPA. There's hints of lager, and it's just so complex, baffling. Doesn't take that much for me, of course, as you know. Yeah, I'll get one more sip and I'll give it a rating. So I don't think it actually fits the Kolsch style, but for my personal enjoyment, I'm going to give it 7.5 out of 10. So that's a 3.75 if you're on the Untapped scale. Style wise, I have no idea, so I'm going to leave it, and that's that. Any other information before I go off here? Yeah, water, pilsner malt, wheat, hops, Kolsch yeast. These guys are out of Leeds in West Yorkshire. Yeah, got a date on it. Best before the 1st of October of 2018. Yeah, a little bit of gas, carbonation, it's all good. But yeah, it's definitely, you're picking up the alcohol, it's bold, it's the lower end of a full body, intriguing beer. Over on Untapped, 519 ratings, 3.82, that's a shade over what I'm giving it, so I'm giving it 3.75. 186 people have had this in the last 30 days, so, and only 610 total, so there you go. Thanks for Honest Brew for sending me this beer. All the links down below for the brewery, Honest Brew, etc. all down below, and the Good Beer Live playlist as well. So thanks for watching then, and I will see you on the next review. Cheers.